Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Now they set up a screen for Roundtree. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring your running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead, here's Roundtree. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo now. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Roundtree going to get it on the counter. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Another run now for Roundtree. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah Hodgins from 3 yards out. And the Giants are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Love looking to throw it toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Garoppolo's throw here taken in by Gesicki. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Mike Gesicki, 28 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packers offense set to go.
And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how often does that team that's been playing before win game one? Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. But it's a one-shot deal like the NFL. That's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game.
On play action. Love to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gardner. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, it's Love. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
On second and goal, Love. And he will find his man on the outside. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josiah DeGrom. 9-yard touchdown. And the Packers have got it back to where the score. Bouncing back nicely from the bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The extra point splits the offense. And that'll make our score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
From the 36, Garoppolo out to the right here to Shepard. And all the way in, touchdown. New York. 3 touchdown passes down for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Just gets rid of it.
pass here now is 2nd and 10. Love, they go play action now. He finds his man, complete. It's Gardner. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Dalton right back on the horse after the pick six. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, down at the 33. Buying time to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Kayvon Thibodeaux able to run him down for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Play action now, Dalton. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Being chased out. Touchdown! A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here in that deficit.
A good reason quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter with the wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Drive there, just 4 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here we go.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. fielded at the 20. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Given 15 there, the Packers have a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action here with Dalton. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play fake. Here's Dalton. A check down here to Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Dalton to throw for. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go to the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Garoppolo, final shot here before half. And this will be incomplete. So we've got a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now a first down carry by Jones. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Passing, it's Dalton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Forced out to his left, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser, and they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. A good pick out there. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A jet sweep, Dobbs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Radio Dobbs, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, we've talked about it before. Those jet sweeps, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one puts them on top here in the third. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Dalton up, play action. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
But these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. Their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers.
Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers use the short field to get in for 6. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. They'll look to throw, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. Little out route here, complete to Shepard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down. Garoppolo now. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On first down, Garoppolo. Incomplete. Isaiah Hodgins was his intended receiver. And it's second down. Garoppolo again. He's got Mason complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
This has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. On third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down. Trailing in the fourth quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Garoppolo. And he throw that one away. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot from 28 yards out. Gano's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Yeah, this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Dalton. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not running. Dalton wants to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Quick slant to Watson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again to Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Dalton wants to throw. Open man left side. It's the tight end DeGuara. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And Dalton will just sneak it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. The Packers are moving on as we say thanks